Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and in this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to show you how to make one of my husband Joe's all-time favorites. It is cashew chicken. Now, it is one of those things that we just love so much from our favorite takeout place, so I want to make it from scratch, and I want to show you how to make it because it's so easy and simple, and I think it beats out my local competition around here. Not that I have any competition. It's really good, and I think you'll really love it. So let me run you through the list of ingredients because it's not very big. Let me actually call over the star of the show, which are some dry roasted cashews. These are unsalted, and I'm going to pop these into an oven at 350 for about 5 to 8 minutes to really get nice and toasted. You're going to need some diced chicken. I'm using chicken breasts that I've diced in about 1-inch cubes. You can use thighs, and it would work just as well. For the chicken, I need some grated garlic and ginger and a little bit of soy. We're going to make kind of a little marinade for the chicken. And then you need some green bell pepper. I know, but I'm coming around. And some diced onion. For the sauce, which is killer here, you need some water. What I've got here is some soy sauce with also some toasted sesame oil in there, just because there was so little sesame oil, I didn't feel like getting another container. Some oyster sauce, rice wine vinegar, cornstarch, and a pinch of sugar. And you also need some vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, light olive oil, any light olive oil you want to use for cooking, which I've got in a really big skillet here, non-stick skillet. If you've got a wok, by all means, go ahead and use that. I don't, so I'm going to use this bad boy because it works just as well, in my opinion. I've got this cranked up to about high heat with some oil in there. I'm going to add the peppers and onions. And while those cook, I don't want them to be soft or anything. I just want to cook them for literally a minute or two. I'm going to just dress my chicken, quick marinade really, with the soy and the ginger and garlic. Get that all in there. Mix it all around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let that sit for a few minutes while those peppers and onions cook really quickly. And I'm going to slide the cashews in the oven to toast up. And then I'll take these out, add this in, and I'll show you. What is this? I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to show you the next step once we get to it. Those look good. Now I'm going to just take my chicken. I kind of use a slotted spoon for this because I don't want to add too much of the marinade, because see, the ginger and the garlic adheres to the chicken, but if there's any leftover juices from the chicken or anything, I don't want to add to it because it'll make the chicken steam instead of sear. So this is just going to cook until the chicken's fully cooked through just about. So I'd say maybe 5 minutes or so while stirring the whole time. And I'm also going to keep an eye on my cashews. Chicken looks amazing, and I'm telling you, it already smells, I mean, the ginger and the soy and everything, it just smells incredible in here. So now we're going to work on the sauce because the chicken's cooked, the cashews are really well roasted, and we just have to pull everything together. And if you're serving this over rice, which I will be later on, make yourself some rice. Now, with my water, I'm going to add pretty much everything. I'm going to add my soy and sesame oil, rice vinegar. I've got some oyster sauce, add that right in, and some cornstarch and some sugar, and just give that a nice little whisk to combine everything. And now you're going to add this to the pan with the chicken, and you just kind of let that cook until the sauce thickens really nicely. We'll pour that in, and magic. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be magical. Now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go chop some coriander, some cilantro, whatever you call it, to have that ready for the topping, because I'm going to put this in a beautiful platter and it's going to be amazing. That looks incredible to me. I don't know about you, but if this doesn't look good to you, then we can't be friends. But look at that sauce. It has thickened, and now it looks like it made a lot of sauce, but keep in mind, it's because I plan, for me and you, to serve it with some rice, cauliflower rice, whatever you want. So you need the sauce. Now at the last minute, I'm going to add in my cashews and the cooked onions and peppers. I mean, to me, that is so beautiful. I don't even know what to do with myself. Just give everything a stir to make sure everything is coated. Oh, beautiful. Turning this off. Just beautiful. And fast too. I mean, what was that? 15 minutes or so? I love, during the week, as much as I love to cook, and you know that, during the week I really look for recipes, especially recipes to share with you. I look for recipes that I can put together quickly, not a lot of cleanup, because during the week, you know, everyone's got things to do. It's a hectic time. So, but you still want to eat well. I know you do, because I do. Look how beautiful. I mean, it is just glossy and has thickened absolutely to perfection and beyond. I'm telling you, that, like I said, with some rice, it's going to be so good for dinner. Just you wait. It's good. Leftovers are really great too. Just reheat them in a skillet, and it is so good. I'm just going to go for this guy right here because, I mean, he's calling for it, right? He really is. Literally the best cashew chicken you will ever make at a fraction of the price, super quick and easy, and you can kind of determine the quality of ingredients that you add to your dish, which to me is a home run. Go to laurainthekitchen.com. I'm going to steal a cashew. Go to laurainthekitchen.com for the recipe. I hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Wow.